Stephanie Bain, I have a books. I'm a book addict. There's so many books. Hey everyone, today's video is going to be an on the shelf. I don't know, I just kind of feel like doing one. So I already have the coordinates. Let's get this show on the road. The first coordinates are 5 and 8. Karen Harper's Deep Down. I actually don't remember what this book is about at all. Hold on. Yeah, I don't feel like reading this right now, like the back, but I don't remember anything about this book. I read this like a few years ago. I was in one of those like things where you pay like $10 a month and they send you like 3 of these books. So it was pretty good. I read most of them. I really don't remember what this is though. Next is 9/16. That's over there. I'll be right back. This is one I got a couple months ago, and it is Benjamin Tate's Well of Sorrows. I don't remember exactly what it's about, but I remember like reading the front, and this looks really good. It says, will the power of the well bring peace to a war-torn continent or total devastation? I don't know, when I like saw that and I kind of read the back, it reminded me a lot of maybe like it has to do with kind of like the well could be like Pandora's box, but it could bring good or it could bring devastation. So I don't know. I still really want to read this. This is definitely a fantasy because it's published by Fantasy DAW. It's kind of a hunk of a book, but I don't know. I'm like super curious and I still want to read it. 312. Of course, this is my favorite shelf, so it's always going to be kind of like the same stuff. It's Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. You know, I read this after my Twilight hangover. It had came out not too long ago. The second book was about to be released. And I was like, oh, Hunger Games, read the inside of it. And I was like, I read this too. That helped. And I was like, oh, this sounds really freaking intriguing. And then I got hooked on it. It is one of my it's probably my favorite trilogy that I've ever read. It's still so amazing. So yeah, Hunger Games, people. When is she coming out with more books? I'd really like to know. 115. It is Beautiful Malice by Rebecca James. I read this in October last month apparently. Or was it the month before that? I don't even remember. It was a pretty good book. I gave this 3 out of 5 stars. It's about a girl who, her sister dies. She moves to another town. She lives with her aunt. And then like she befriends this girl who is freaking psychotic and crazy. It's like a young adult mystery. It wasn't bad. It was super short, fast read too. It's only like 200 and something pages. It definitely could have been longer, and there was just a lot of parts where I felt it was rushed. But it was like one of those like, oh, it was good. It was good. And the last one is going to be 1 and 4. Aww. That is this children's book. It is the Random House book of bedtime stories illustrated by Jane Dyer. I got this book when I was, it had to have been after Andrew, because most of our stuff was ruined in Andrew, and I was 2 years old. So I was definitely like 2, 3 when I got this book, and so I've had this for a little over 20 years. I had to tape it back together because when I was a little girl, like, honestly, not just a little girl, but up until a while, I like straight up read this all the time. My favorite story in here was, what is it, Peter? Oh, The Tale of Peter Rabbit. Yeah, The Tale of Peter Rabbit on page 8. That was my absolute favorite story, and it's really cool because it has a crap ton. It has another one that I really loved. What is it? Snow White and Red Rose or something? Yeah, Snow White and Red Rose and Rose Red was also another favorite of mine. But I love this book. I've had it forever. That is my on the shelf. If you guys ever want to, you could just leave coordinates down below. I don't know, I just felt like, you know, I switched around my bookshelves quite a bit. I have a new bookshelf, and I was just like, yeah, let's just do it on the shelf. Let's see what books I get this time. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!